guys, welcome back to today's video. My name is Duhamel Bentley if you don't know me. And today in this video, we're talking about some craziness called Chanel. If you haven't tried it, join the group, girl, because I was far back behind. I never even had a smidge of interest in trying Chanel products. I just found them to be very beautiful and elegant, but I just never really called my attention. And just the other day I was in Nordstrom and I was like, let me check their counter and see what they have going on. And guys, I found this beautiful red lipstick that I'm wearing on today. I'm so excited about it because this red lipstick in particular, it looks glossy, but if you're kissing, it's transfer proof pretty much. The thing that I have transferring a little bit in the corner here is a lip liner that I use to lip my line. That is not a Chanel product. That is the Kylie Jenner lip liner by, I believe the shade is called Red Velvet. So that's the only thing that I see that's transferring here. But other than that, you can see literally no transfer. Now, I'll show you the product now. I'm so excited, you guys, because I've been on a journey to find the right red lip. Listen, if you know, you know, and hit the thumbs up because you know. If you don't know, subscribe and binge watch, girl, so you know. All right? So with that said, this is the box that it comes in. Let me show you. Very iconic black, has a gold trim in the bottom, little Chanel logo in the back. Of course, Nordstrom has this little ingredient, I call it, for the returns. So if you ever lose your receipt, you definitely can bring it back, and this is your receipt. So that's really, really cool. The shade that I have is called Daring Red, and this is 47. It's a double kind of dual situation. You get the pigment in the bottom, and you get almost, well, not almost, you get the gloss on the Chanel side. You have this little compartment dividing them. I will tell you this kind of concept reminds me a lot of lip sense. Have you guys heard of lip sense? If you have, leave it down below in the comment. But if you haven't, lip sense essentially is part pigment, but the pigment's really, really sticky. However, when you put the gloss on, it's not sticky at all and it lasts you a very long time. And I feel like this guy is very, I want to say, well, I don't want to compare lip sense to Chanel, but the idea and the concept is very, very similar. And what I really came to like was that even though the gloss wears out, the actual pigment does not remain sticky after the gloss wears out. So you can eat, you can drink, you can do other things with this red lipstick, and lovely, lovely shade will continue to stay on. Now, if you do apply just the pigment, it's gonna be a trouble because it's very sticky, but this guy right here, the clear gloss, does the trick. You don't have to apply too much as long as you're covering. It just feels really, really great. And I've had it on for hours now. And I mean, it just still looks so radiant and so beautiful. I feel like it accentuates your teeth beautifully. It brightens them up visually. So this is definitely something that I'm really excited to now own. Honestly, Chanel took me by a true Coco Storm because I don't know what I was expecting, but I just wasn't expecting this to work this good. Now, this guy, let's see how much it has inside. Oh girl, where are you? Let's see here. Boom, 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 all the languages, love that, boom, boom, boom. Now, something that's funny, I've never had a foundation, or maybe I have and I've never really thought about it, that comes with a little booklet. And we're gonna talk about the foundation in a minute. It almost came with a little book with all of these different languages, and I was like, why? But we love it, so it's all good. Now, the lipstick over here, 47, it says here it's 0.15 fluid ounces. And then the gloss side is 0.11. So you have more pigment that you do gloss. What I noticed with this lip pigment is that this is very, very liquid. So you wanna go once or twice to get really the opacity and the intensity. However, if you do like intense reds, but you don't necessarily wanna make it this intense, you can go and give it a wash and it looks almost like a lip stain, which I think a lot of people would really enjoy. So something that I think that's really cool about this product is that you can really decide how intense or how provocative you want to make your lips look. Now, another thing that this is very cool to me, it looks so beautiful. I really love the product. Price point, this one was $38, and honestly, for a Chanel product, I was surprised at the price point. I think it's very affordable. A Patrick Ta lipstick is what, $32? And with this one, you're getting 2 in 1. And honestly, it works so well that I 100% justify the price. I would repurchase and I would 110% recommend this product to you guys. And girl, I think I'm gonna go back and check out what other shades they have, because honestly, it worked really well and it shook me. I never in my life thought that I would be sitting here telling you, hey guys, how you doing? Use the Chanel lip pigment with the lip gloss. But yet here we are using the Chanel lip pigment and the lip gloss and loving it. So, Miss Coco Chanel, I'm coming, darling. Let me just finish recording this. So, like I said, the product itself comes with the box and also comes with obviously the product, and that's gonna be worth $38. I purchased, like I said, this in Nordstrom. You can go to any place that they sell Chanel products or Chanel's website to get this beautiful product. And again, there's so many different shades of lipstick that I was pleasantly surprised. Speaking of pleasantly surprised, also, you see that pun that I did there? Wink. I also wanted to try this Ultra Latent foundation. This is a matte natural coverage, well, scratch that. This is a matte skin-like medium to full coverage foundation. And oh my God, you guys, I did not want to like this. I spent $60 in this foundation, and yes, girl, 60 buckaroos just in the foundation. And I was like, ooh, girl, I don't know if I want to like this because this is lethal. Having to spend $60 in foundation is just like, holy tamale, you know? However, I applied it and it went downhill, girl, for the best downhill I could have had. This works so beautiful on the skin. I feel like my skin just looks really beautiful. It looks healthy. It works. It does what it says it does. And I feel like, I don't know if it's me trying to like implant, but every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, hi, excuse me, hi. You know, like it's a moment, it's an event, and I am literally living for it. Now, the shade that I have on today is B60. I loved it. I don't feel like it oxidized. This is, again, a matte foundation. Typically, matte foundations oxidize really heavily. Like, for example, the KVD one. Typically, you know, you gotta pick a shade a little bit lighter for it to fall onto your actual shade. Like also the Fenty Beauty foundation. If you guys wanna see reviews on those foundations, please leave the comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe so you can check that video when it comes out. But I really do think that this one worked really well. Something that I would have wished that for the price, they would have added some type of skincare into this. It doesn't have even SPF, which to an extent I'm okay with, because I obviously am happy putting on my own SPF. And sometimes when you put SPF on foundations, they just look a little chalky, a little dry, and we're not here for that. So I really did come to love this formula. I did 1.5 pumps to really push a girl, but $60 is sparing, but I love the packaging. It reminds me a little bit of Laura Mercier's Luminous, I think it's Candlelight Foundation. The packaging, at least, it's a little, the Laura Mercier, it's a little bit thinner, a little bit longer. This one I really did come to love the way it looks. It feels really beautiful and heavy. You have the iconic Coco Chanel logo on the top, which I'm just like, if you guys come to my house, I have a empty Coco Chanel box that I got when I purchased a perfume for her, or not for her, from her. And I just love the decor of like designer things that just look really, really cool around the house. And I literally decorate even that box for Christmas. So I'm excited to have this. Again, this is glass. It's nice and heavy. It feels very luxurious. It comes with a nice little pump. I think the pump, the way they did it, it's very elegant. It looks really cool. And maybe it's just me trying to pick at the brand, figuring out if, hey, you know, this is worth it. Because let's say, for example, if you're buying a foundation like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illumination Foundation, is that what it's called? What's the Anastasia Foundation name, Felipe? Hello? Like the Anastasia Luminous Foundation, that's almost half the price. However, obviously we're talking about different foundations and different finishes, but I just want to point out, like, essentially that one, you're paying 2 of those to get one of these. And I will tell you, if you ask me, hey, based on the price point and how it works, is it worth it? Girl, if you have a steep pocket, you're like, no. I'm gonna tell you, this is definitely an investment piece. I have come to really, really like this. I feel like it looks really beautiful, really natural. It's one of those foundations that you can definitely come and enjoy to use. I feel like my skin it just works. It worked really well. My expectation was not even on the radar for when I tried this foundation, because I know they reformulated these guys, because a couple of years back, I tried one of their foundations and it just was atrocious. I was just like, no, I don't even want to try it. And I feel like that's why also I strayed away so much from the brand, other than fragrances. However, kind of jumping in and trying this, I have been ever since I've been trying it, I've been so happy and so excited, because I mean, again, guys, I'm sorry, I know, but I look in the mirror and I'm like, you know, I'm ready for it. Like, it doesn't matter where it's coming. I'm just like, you know, it's a vibe. It's a thing. So, like I said, this foundation is worth $60. And like I said, that's definitely a little bit of a crazy price point. But I want to tell you guys, it's a 1 fluid ounce foundation. Again, I really love this. I think it works really well. Plus, if you're definitely a makeup collector or someone who loves brands like Coco Chanel, this is a really great addition if you want to try something a little bit more glamorous for makeup, because it really works. It's not just your, oh, I'm spending $60 or $38 on a lipstick and they're okay. In my opinion, I don't do just okay, especially for a brand that is charging me, you know, 2 foundations in one essentially. I am expecting her to partake in function, and I can't say anything other than that I have really loved the experience for Coco Chanel products, in particular the cosmetics, or Chanel, not Coco Chanel, but Chanel products in particular. And I've been so excited to continue to try more. I know their powder is iconic. I have been researching it, but girl, it is also an iconic price point. But again, if it works, I'm extremely happy to invest my money in something that's going to better the performance of the makeup, because sometimes a lot of people are like, oh, let me find a dupe, let me find a dupe. And sure, dupes are awesome, they're great. But the problem sometimes is that the formulation, the care is not behind that. And like, I feel my skin likes this, it's happy, and I am excited to continue to try. They do have a really nice range of tones. I have my foundation whisperer, Felipe. I literally don't go shopping for makeup alone. I have to be with him and I tell him, which one do you think it is? And he literally picked this. He swatched it on my skin and on my neck, because we typically do the matching of the neck. And it was like presto. It was bing, boom, bam. And then when I tried it at home, I was like, wait a minute, this looks a little weird. But when it settled in my skin, I was just like, yes, yes. Or should I say, Chanel? I don't know what I'm saying, girl. I'm just excited and happy. But again, The box of this, again, same, very elegant, very trimmed. I feel like my mom would really enjoy this. This is very much the aesthetic of my mom. She loves very elegant, very natural things. And I think this is, again, a fabulous foundation for anybody who wants to be very natural, but also wants to build it up to glam. And with that said, you guys, I'm extremely excited to introduce this brand to our channel, and I'm excited to venture out to more maybe higher end products that are completely worth it. If you guys have any higher end products or any products in general, it doesn't matter if it's dollar store, please leave the comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We appreciate your support enormously. It's just incredible to see the little family that's continuously growing, becoming to a larger family by the day. So thank you guys for all of your support and your love. I am extremely blessed to sit here and tell you the real tea about what's good with these products. So with that said, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, binge watch, you know it's a thing, and be safe. Bye.